Hi, I'm Mark Cleghorn, welcome back into the studio, and today we're shooting a small kind of little set, originally devised for more of a boudoir shoot, but we thought we'd kind of just show you how you could actually use it as a bit of a kind of a fake daylight set anytime, and we're using a kind of a dance kind of ballet as a kind of excuse, so it could be a little bit more in your fine art kind of style of photography. Let's just quickly explain about the set so you get a good idea of what we've got going on. First of all, the chair's just basically a tub chair from IKEA, cheap as chips and everything else. Lots of netting, guess where from? Yes, you're right, IKEA. That just gives soften down everything else. On the back, we've got one of these flower walls that we've kind of bought. You buy them in small panels and then you kind of tie them together to actually create as big a wall as you want. And then the netting, as far as the curtain and everything else, that's obviously just giving us our window kind of light. And you can see the test shot just up on the screen, in fact, the kind of the look and the feel that I'm going for. So it is a very muddy, kind of hazy light. There's really not going to be any contrast if Mila, who's our model for the day, is going to be looking directly at me. So we want to avoid that. It's more of an interaction to the daylight. So pretty much in a kind of voyeur kind of style, like I would usually shoot, in fact, in boudoir. Two lights in the setup. One is behind the curtain. That is my main light. That's my working exposure, giving me f4. And then basically we've got another light behind here, which I've basically tweaked up and down in power. It's the only time I don't meter things to kind of get the desired effect that I want. So I want the kind of the light to be blasting through and almost sunlight kind of creeping into the room, whatever it is from and things really. And that's pretty much it. We're shooting with a 50mm lens to start with. I'll probably change to the 85. I've got a little bit of a plastic glass which has been scratched that I'm going to add a little bit of the kind of David Hamilton kind of softening to. And then we're tethered into a laptop using the orange tethered cables, tether tools, and that basically is just going into capture one. Without delay, let's get on with the shoot. Okay, so let's quickly look at what the lights are doing. Let's just show you what, first of all, the different groups they're on. So we're working with what, group 3, that is the one coming in from the right hand side, and then group 4, that is the kind of the light coming through. By the way, this is Mila, our model. Say hi, Mila. So let's have a little look through. So this is group 3 and what it's going to do. This is the main light looking through the light, the netting, and then group 4 is the light coming through the actual wall itself. He says, looking for it. So together, they're building our kind of set. So in some extent, the kind of the wall light is kind of adding in a bit of the ambient fill, whereas obviously the light coming through the letting is our key light as such, really. Right, let's do a few shots first. Let's go into a bit of a posing kind of element. So let me just focus in on your face there. Quick test. Make sure that's beautiful. Okay, Mila. Gorgeous. Looking towards this side for me if you can. Look towards the window more. Can you turn your body right away round and almost kind of lean in towards the light there? Looking through again. Lean forward as if somebody's outside and you're looking forward. That's lovely. And again, turn the head away more from me. That's beautiful. And again, let's come on the edge of the seat, the feet down onto the floor for me. Let me just come back a touch. That's gorgeous there. Let's just bring the left hand across the lap. I love that hand by the face anyway. We'll do that. That's gorgeous. Can you just bring the feet on top of the netting for me so they're not getting lost? 1 second. It's gorgeous. Bring the right hand onto the neck, I think, just to do from there. That's beautiful. Keep it. 1 sec. Let's stretch down as if we're tying up the lace on the shoe, can we? That's lovely. Finger and thumb as if you're doing it. That's lovely. Look into your right now, please. Oh, your left, sorry. Your left, that's gorgeous there. Look into the floor. That's gorgeous there. Let's do it. Let's just sit onto the actual floor, right, and put your back just on the side of the actual tub chair there if you can. So make yourself as small as you can. Let's just tie the lace again for me. So if you're just doing it, keep it there a minute. And just let this knee come flat. And now tie it. It's gorgeous there. And just look into your left. It's lovely. A little bit lower down. It's gorgeous there. Okay, let's do the similar thing. Let's sit back on the edge of the chair. Let's point the legs and the toes right out to the front and lean in back so you're almost stretching, kind of elongate fully. That's lovely. Can you throw your head all the way back, leaning backwards? That's lovely. It's there. Let's do it. Keep it. Do it more. Bring the legs around towards me just a touch, Mila. That's lovely. Do this. Put the right foot forward of the other. So really point that toe. Bring it on top of that's lovely there. And lean into that kind of netting. That's gorgeous there. Let's do it. Bring the hands back towards the hair, both of them. That's gorgeous there. Let's do it. And let me go freehand, I think. Let me just come off there. Let's take my plastic glass. So if you haven't seen me use this before, this is just a little bit of kind of plastic glass, as it were. It's in a kind of a frame, and then we've kind of scratched the different areas to help diffuse the actual light and things, really. A quick test on it, Mila, a minute. Let me just check it looks good. That's great. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go back to the tying up of the shoe for me, if you can, again. That's lovely. Bring it up onto the chair. Can you sit back on the chair more? Bring them up high. Keep it. Leaning in as if you can't see it. Drop that knee over to the right more for me. That's lovely. And now tie it there. It's gorgeous. Keep it. Stay there for me. Let me shoot through here. Looking out towards the flower wall. Keep it. And the same shot again. Leaning around towards here for me. Leaning back again. Still as if you're tying up that shoe though. Keep it. Just the head going out again, please, darling. Keep it. It's lovely. It's gorgeous. Let's bring you back down on the floor. If we push that tub chair back a little bit more for me, if we can, please. And if you sit right in the front of it, push it back a little bit. You can be leaning into the back of the chair. So lean actually onto the chair, a bit more boudoir kind of thing with it. Yeah, that's it. Go more. And keep it. Twist around. That's gorgeous. Keep it. Eyes closed again. Can you push that chair right towards that netting more for me? Go. Good job. You do your Pilates. Or whatever you do, yoga you do, isn't there? That's the best. Go there. Laying backwards more. Crossing the feet and pointing the toes. That's lovely. Let's do it. Keep it. It's lovely. Let the feet lay back onto the actual chair. That's gorgeous. Do it. Turn the head towards me a little bit. Looking along the line of the floor, though. It's lovely. Stay there for me. Almost done. Straight at me with the eyes. That's lovely. And let's finish off with just your head in this position and your legs over towards that wall there if we can. Can you get the legs over towards there more for me? And put your head into that cup. Sorry. That's gorgeous there. Let's do it again. Okay. And again, straight at me. Keep it. Looking away from me. Looking at me now. Keep it. It's gorgeous. One more. Stay there. Full length shot. Eyes closed. And we're done. Excellent. Thank you, Mila. Nice shots there. We got some really lovely images there. And again, what it is great to actually just make use of the small studio spaces. Everybody thinks that they've got to have the biggest space on the planet. Don't complain if you've got a small studio. Just don't try and shoot like you're in a big studio space. But I definitely feel we've got a lovely kind of a simple set in there. If there was anything I was changing, probably it'd be the tub chair because it kind of dominates and it's so big anyway. But that was a really nice little kind of shoot and should give you some idea on how to create a small set in a very small space. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.